Hey, what's up, Stav, eldest guest? So I got a question here about my buddy, my good friend. He got married during grad school. He was living in an apartment with his wife that was kind of subsidized by his dad. Both him and his wife come from a little bit of family money. And when grad school ended, they went to go move out together. And I don't know what happened or what, but she got in a big fight with him and seems to have left him. I say seems to because he hasn't talking about or spoken about her in a year. He, you know, other than a few quips like immediately in the aftermath, he hasn't, spoken about it. And whenever we ask about her or their relationship, he gets really defensive about it. Doesn't bring it up. Either feels awkward if people are innocently asking, or gets really defensive if somebody who like
kill this
actually.
woman?
I was going to say, it's best to not mention Sheila.
Let's
Don't
leave
go
the
bringing it
past
up.
in the past.
People fall down all the time.
His friend's Robert Durst.
Who, like, actually
People
use
fall
it.
down all the time. I mean, I don't know where she is.
Innocently asking, or gets really defensive if somebody who like actually knew her asks, or roughly knows what's going on asks. Yeah, and importantly, he's still wearing the ring around every day.
What?
She seems to have moved on. She's changed her last name back to whatever it was before, her maiden name.
Wait, they got married?
All
I thought
this
he
sort
said
of
they got.
stuff.
Did I
And-
He
miss
got
that?
married during grad school.
Oh, married. I thought he said engaged. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Before her maiden name, all this sort of stuff. And he's doing completely fine, like in terms of
He's
outside
so
of this.
clearly
Like,
not.
He's got a new job he's excited about. It's not making a ton of money. He's looking for other stuff. But he's okay in life. He's not like binge drinking or anything.
Huh?
Sounds
But
like he's poor and
still
divorced.
wearing-
Yeah. First of all, the good. He's like, yeah, he's got a job. It doesn't pay. He's looking for something else.
He's got a semi-attached garage that he's living in right now.
This is nuts. Keep going.
He's just still wearing this ring around and denying that anything's ever wrong with their relationship, even though it's kind of known that they don't speak. He's a good friend of mine. I just kind of want him to get past this and grow. Do I keep insisting on talking about this? It's been a whole year. He hasn't said a word. I only bring it up like once every couple of months as of now.
This is insane.
Yeah, just any advice in getting through this guy and helping him either move on or kind of open up about what happened. Peace.
This is fucking insane.
Yeah, what even is this?
He's one of your good friends whose wife left him and he won't admit it. And he just, like, again, imagine if this happened to you.
I could see this.
And for a year, actually, I guess that's true. I guess I'd be like, hey, you want to fucking watch, fucking Over the Top?
I could see myself doing this for, I don't know, 2 to 6 months. A year is a bit much.
Wow. You actually,
Wow.
you've given me insane perspective on this. 'Cause to me, I'm like, this is lunacy. This is fucking crazy.
It's called a gentleman's silence.
Yeah. And look, I get the desire to do this. But I get the desire to do this the way I get the desire to like stay in bed for 4 days in a row.
Right.
It's like, yes, you're depressed. A horrible thing happened to you. But if you do, like, a year is like, your friend is close to like going insane in a classical sense.
Yeah.
Like he's literally about to lose his marbles because he's living in a fake world where he's still married. And I really have a hard time with this because it's like, if one of my friends was this delusional, I would have an intervention. I mean, there's no, should we try mentioning it? No, motherfucker. You sit him down, you're like, your wife left you, bro. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, if for real, if you were pretending you weren't, I mean, obviously, knock on wood, that's never gonna happen. But in a world where you're getting the fucking divorced, right? And you're just not mentioning, I'd be like, hey man, you're fucking divorced, right?
No, it is insane. The
It's
part
one thing if
the
you're-
part of this I can see is like, taking a good amount of time, maybe more than what most would consider healthy,
Sure.
to process it and not want to talk about it. Wearing the ring
Wearing
a year later is fucking crazy.
Wearing the ring is where it gets crazy. Because it's like,
now
listen,
it sounds like he's in denial.
Yeah.
that anything is happening.
Because not wearing the ring and not wanting to talk about it just means you're a man with no access to their feelings, right? In fact, I would say most of our friends would behave that way.
Oh, having a major issue in life and burying it deep down and
Yeah.
not talking about it, brother.
We would.
What I
yeah.
do
That's
best.
my move.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, listen. What would happen if I could see any of us doing that.
Of course.
But it wouldn't be like I wouldn't wear the ring. I would just be
Yeah.
like, I am divorced, and I'd be like, I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about that right now. Can we get back to the game, please? And also, I can see. Listen, if he was an acquaintance, right? Like if there was like even close to the level of friends we are all at, but even just slightly less, because it's like I could even see if you went through something horrific, I could see you just never wanting to talk about it, but like, and I could see just like being like so hey man, but you're talking about good friend.
Yeah.
If it's like, hey, a guy I hang out with, a guy I get beers with, a guy in my fucking bowling league, another comic who I'm not close with, yeah, this doesn't have to come up in like sort of surface level conversation. But if it's your like one of your best friends, it's like, yeah, man, hey man, what the fuck's going on? You have to have the what the fuck's going on here conversation.
Just be like, hey, we're sending out our Christmas card again. And we just want to know if we're going to be addressing it to just you or what's the deal?
I mean,
you and Sarah.
I guess it's easy to say this like abstractly, and I'm trying to think about it in real terms, but yeah, I guess after a year, like I'm trying to think how long I would let this go. Not that long. Not that long.
No.
Man. Not that long. You'd have to because it's like because you have to have like the check-ins of like it's a year. If my friend's divorced, it's like I'm gonna try and get him pussy without question.
Right.
Then that's the problem is that it's that like, or I'm just gonna try and like, hey man, are you gonna stay in the house? Are you gonna whatever? Should you move? There's an opportunity. What are the silver linings here?
Right.
Is that now you could maybe go somewhere for a year. Nothing is keeping you right. Like you're. By not addressing it, you're not allowing yourselves to have the silver lining parts of stuff like this, which is like getting your friends to help you start over, which can be nice.
Yeah, and I also think from his perspective, the still wearing of the ring is like a subconscious cry for help.
Yeah.
Like that's very much him being like, ask me about this without him saying, ask me about this.
Right.
Just because it's such a clear marker of he's not, gonna live, he's not gonna give up whatever was.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
You probably got to get another good friend on board. Yeah, something like an intervention has to happen because, like, if this guy is no longer with his wife and is in this bad emotional state, he could fall into a rut real quick, just develop a whole bunch of bad habits. Like, you got to get some other friend involved and like.
Yeah. I can see that.
Don't wait on the binge drinking as a metric.
Yeah. Don't wait for him to develop a substance abuse problem.
Yeah.
Take him out for a fun day, wings, beer, some shit like that. Be like, dude, what's going on? Like, how are you doing? Like, what the fuck? How are things going? Like, seems like you're having a hard time. Like, just and if he like snaps at you, it's like, I think all you can do is just kind of try and make it as normal as possible. Just try and be like, but this is also the kind of behavior that if he insists on staying in his little delusional zone, like, you might have to have a less serious relationship. Because like one thing, the older I've gotten, I just don't like, because if you confront him with this and he doesn't want to deal with it, he's making you live in his fake world.
Right.
He's making you live in the fake reality he created where this is not a big deal. That would drive me fucking crazy.
Of course.
And those are obviously my issues a little bit where it's like, how I grew up, but
you're just feeding the elephant in the room at all times.
Yeah.
Every time you hang out.
And you want a real relationship with a person, which means complete. If you're gonna be completely vulnerable and be sincere, they have to be too.
Yeah.
So if like you can't, there's only gonna be so far this friendship can go if you're not willing to forego that.
100%. So yeah, try and fucking hold his nuts to the fire a little bit here. And get him some fucking head.
Or
too.
go all in.
Or go,
live in the world, ask about her.
Yeah.
Put on a wig that was the color of his wife's hair and start going to his house.
Yeah, and start rubbing his thighs. See how he reacts. That's smart, Elvis.
Be a real friend.